AL wildcard race. Entering Wednesday's games, 3 AL teams, the Yankees, Blue Jays, and Red Sox, were virtually tied atop the AL wildcard race. Let's get 2 of the best matched up. Rays taking on the Blue Jays in Toronto. That's Bo Bichette. They say nobody likes you when you're 23, except when your name is Bo. And you hit bombs like that. 25 homers on the season. He becomes the second shortstop in Blue Jays history to hit 25 homers in a season since 1999. It is 3-0. And then Robbie Ray on the mound. And when you got a guy like that, you got to be feeling good. 2.69 ERA on the season. That's the best in the American League. That fastball, straight, filth, sit down. 3 batters in a row swinging on that fastball. Untouchable. Top of the 6th, Blue Jays up 6-1. Nelson Cruz at the plate. 2 outs. Ray, what you gonna do? Sit him down. Getting him looking silly. Ray struck out 7 Rays swinging on that fastball. The most swinging strikeouts on his fastball in a game this season. It's working. 7th inning. 2 out, 1 on. What do you think he's gonna do? It's pretty obvious at this point. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. The Blue Jays beat the Rays 6-3. So Robbie Ray gets the best of the Rays, putting in another 13 strikeout, 0 walk performance. The only pitcher with more strikeouts without issuing a walk in Blue Jays history, Roger Clemens in 1997 and 1998. He won the Cy Young Award both years.
All right, so now what about the Yankees? They hit 5 homers to beat Baltimore Tuesday back at Camden Yards on Wednesday. And Gary Sanchez thought he's going to pick up where they left off on Tuesday. Well hit, but check out Cedric Mullins going Spider-Man to take it away. What a catch from Mullins. You saw how good it looked. Now take a listen to how it sounded.
Mullins at the wall, and he got it! Are you kidding? No way! No way!
Mullins back, track, wall. Oh, he makes the play! He took a home run away from Gary Sanchez.
Sure did. Not only did he take it away from Sanchez, he took it away from that ambitious young fan there, trying to make the catch. And that took us to the Wayback Machine. October 9th, 1996, Yankees and Orioles, game 1 of the ALCS. 12-year-old Jeffrey Mayer reached over the wall, interfered with Orioles outfielder Tony Tarasco in what resulted as a game-tying home run for Derek Jeter. The fan prevailed in that game, but Mullins not going to let that happen on Wednesday as he snatched it back. So now bottom 8, the Orioles trailing 2-1. Mullins at bat. He's got a man on first, nobody out. Over to Gleyber Torres, who throws to first base and not second for the possible double play. Aaron Boone said he should have gone to second if he had time, but he had to just take what he could get at first. Lead runner advances for the Orioles. 2 batters later, Austin Hayes. Doesn't matter if he's on first, second, or third. He's coming home with Hayes. That's off Chad Green. 2-run home run, Hayes second of the game. Green's 7 home runs allowed since the beginning of August, the most among any relief pitcher. So now top 9, same score. Yanks needing a run. Runners on first and second. Brett Gardner at bat. They go double steal. Tyler Wade safe at third, while Torres is safe at second. And the Yankees have 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Aaron Boone did that because Brett Gardner was going to do this. They said Gardner is a guy you want up in that situation. He said he wanted to be up with the game on the line, and he drops a base hit in as the Yankees clinch their 29th consecutive winning regular season.
Well, the Mariners are 3 games out of a wild card spot behind the Red Sox, Yankees, and Blue Jays. So now Seattle and Boston. 3rd inning, Mariners down 3-1. And runners on second and third. Kyle Seager, Corey's bro, putting that where you just can't get it. Beautiful placement. Ball barely bounces fair for the RBI double. Watch that. Yep, move aside, coming through. That ties the game up at 3. We go to extras. The Mariners actually lead the league in extra inning wins with 14. See how this one plays out. Eric Swanson pitching. Samsonite off the glove of Tom Murphy, and Jack Lopez coming in to score. Red Sox with the go-ahead run, 4-3. It's now 5-3, bases loaded, 1 out. Uh-oh, Kyle Schwarber, thank you, grounder to right. Yep, Red Sox score 6 runs in the 10th. That'll get it done. They go on to win the game 9-4.
All right, so now the Athletics dropped their last 3 games before they took on the Royals Wednesday. 3.5 games back of a wild card spot. They have a 3% chance to make the playoffs, according to Fangraphs. But hey, that's still a chance. Top 4, A's are up 3-1. Runner on third, Matt Olson. Going Oppo, 2-run shot of Carlos Hernandez, who went 4 innings, gave up 9 hits and 7 runs. Number 35 for Olson. It's 5-1 Oakland. Bottom 5, Royals trailing 8-4 Salvador Perez. Second night in a row, he's going deep. This one off Sean Manaea, gave up 5 runs in 5 innings. Number 44 for Perez. He's one off the major league lead. Royals down 8-5. Bottom 8, Royals trailing 12-7, but they got the bases loaded for Andrew Benintendi. He's going to drop one in. He's going to drive in 2. Benintendi, big night, 5 for 5. He drove in 4. Royals cut it to 12-9. Bottom 9, A's up 12-10, but the bases are loaded. Andrew Chafin facing Ryan O'Hearn, and O'Hearn back to the mound. Chafin able to recover and make the out at first. A's escape the jam and win at 12-10. Elvis Andrews with 4 hits for the A's. All right, so here's where we stand right now. Almost where we stood going into Wednesday. The Blue Jays, Yankees, and Red Sox still in a virtual tie. Remember, there's only 2 spots. Athletics and Mariners trying to stay in it.
Don't start twisting my words here. That's why I don't like to do interviews.
Shut your up.
Who scheduled this game?
I got a hell of a reputation, don't I?
I wasn't picked here to be put on the back burner.
They can't cover me. They can't cover me.
Put up awesome numbers, won a Super Bowl ring. What more can you ask for?
All that screaming.
What can you do? I mean, there's nothing you can do. You can't do anything. There's nothing. We can't do. We couldn't throw. We throwing interceptions. Just, man.
We welcome in ESPN NFL analyst and a fellow USC Trojan, Keyshawn Johnson. Keyshawn, fight on, my friend. You did not hold back on Twitter after USC lost to Stanford on Saturday night. So what was your reaction once Clay Helton was actually fired from USC?
You know, you never want to see someone lose their job or anything like that. But, you know, I guess watching the start of the season against the San Jose State Spartans and kind of struggling to get that victory and then getting run out of our own building at the Coliseum, kind of it's just frustrating continuing to watch that and watch other programs like Alabama and Clemson, Ohio State, those type of programs, Texas A&M, continue to excel while we're stuck in neutral. Pretty much in the end, he'll land on his feet, and he did a terrific job stabilizing the program after several years of going through Lane Kiffin and Steve Sarkisian. It was the right decision at that time to hire him, and I believe it was the right decision on Monday to relieve him of his duties.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the former players that lived that USC glory day football feel the same way. Now, USC now, of course, will be looking to fill that head coaching vacancy. Why is this a job that you believe any candidate across the country would jump at the opportunity to take?
Well, actually, I think you know the answer to that. It is a premier job in college football, if not the premier job, because the USC football job is just like coaching in the National Football League. The pressure cooker to win national championships, to recruit against the crosstown rivals, the UCLA Bruins. But what we need to do is cast a wide net on our particular region and not allow these other programs to come in and take our players away in our area. If you think about it, Ashley, there's about 5 quarterbacks that I can think of that are probably about a 30-mile radius from around our area that are other programs, whether it's DJ U down at Clemson, or Bryce Young from Mater Dei, who's at Alabama, or Matt Corral, who is at Ole Miss, or CJ Stroud at Ohio State, or even our transfer in JT Daniels. So when you look at that, there's no reason for them to be at other universities.
That's right. It feels like it wasn't that long ago that kids that grew up around this SoCal area dreamed of being the next Matt Barkley, the next Matt Leinart. And now these guys are going other places because they want to win a national championship. And that doesn't seem like it's the case right now at USC. But athletic director Mike Bohn wants to change that very quickly. He said on Tuesday that USC would conduct an exhaustive national search for their next head coach. So what do you think the Trojans should be looking for in their ideal dream candidate?
Well, somebody who understands the Trojan brand, someone who understands what the school and the alumni, the fan base, are trying to get back to. You know, think about it, Ashley. Since the Final Four was conducted, we've yet to play in it. That's like unheard of. When it's so funny because I tease with my guys on my show in the morning when we're watching the highlights of college football, when they're showing promos, only thing they show is our band. That's it. They don't show anything else except our band. So we want to make sure we are part of that party. We want to talk about Oklahoma and USC, not just Oklahoma. But we got to hire the right person, whoever that person is. I could care less. Just make sure it's the right person.
That is so true. Now I'm going to be paying attention to that. It's going to make me mad all over again. Hey, Keyshawn, someone who knows the USC greatness oh so well, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing USC back on top, get back in those glory days. I'll see you at the Coliseum at some point, my friend. Fight on.
Fight on.
We're just getting started on SportsCenter from Los Angeles. And up